Ooh, hoo, hoo, wee. All right, y'all. We back in the building. We back in the building. We just make sure we good. Make sure the sound is on. And we gonna start. All right. We starting out here. We starting out here. Oh, hey. Boruto fans, what's going on? It's your boy. It's tais.worldtv. You're back with another Boruto. Sorry, I literally just got home. Content out here. Sorry, my mind is all over the place right now. Apologize for that. Anyway, we back with Boruto. Now, we did not get a new chapter after Blue Vortex chapter 1. However, I wanted to do a review portion for this lot. This is like I think this is like the first time I've ever done this for a manga. No, actually, I'm lying. No, I'm lying. What am I talking about? I do the One Piece ones on Saturday, so go check that out if you're a One Piece fan. But this is the first time I've ever done a live stream for Boruto for a chapter review. So I might start doing these. I might start doing these. So if you like these, uh, definitely comment down below. Definitely like the video. Definitely subscribe as well and share the video. Okay. And I wanted to do a live too because a lot of things happen in this chapter that we really have to talk about. We really got to talk about this. And I'm hoping you guys come through so we can talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all had a lot to say about this chapter. So, come through and, let's talk about it. All right, so we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get into this review, okay? Boruto, two blue vortexes, okay? We're coming from oh my gosh, 3 months. I feel like it was like 6 months, but we're coming in through maybe 3 months of hiatus coming into this chapter, and we got a whole redesign. It's not like Boruto anymore. It's called Boruto and the two vortex. What was it? Two blue vortex. I'm sorry. And here's the thing. This is Dragon Ball Z. We have officially become Dragon Ball Z. Okay, Boruto is Dragon Ball Z. Boruto was Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball. That's what Boruto was. Now we get it into Dragon Ball Z, okay? For a lot of reasons. One, the name change. The name change represents something different. It represents something changing, everlasting. You know what I mean? Because when you look at OG Dragon Ball and then when you look at Dragon Ball Z, things changed. And there have been a lot of similarities between Dragon Ball Z and even Two Blue Vortex, and we're going to get into that too. That I have noticed during this review. During this review, we're going to get into the things that I like, the things that I dislike, and then I'm going to give it my score at the end. Okay. If you haven't been able to make it to this live, that's cool. I know people are busy. It is what it is. Just do me a favor. Comment. Comment on this video. Let me know what you liked or disliked about the chapter. Let me know if you agree with my points or not. Like, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to talk to you guys, and I really want to talk to you about this. And I really want to bring that Boruto and Naruto content to you guys. Because I see you love it. If you love it, I love it. And I'm going to give that to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this was pretty much Dragon Ball Z, you know? And it's Dragon Ball Z in the sense of when OG Dragon Ball came out, uh, it was great, awesome, legendary. But now when you got the Dragon Ball Z territory, things changed. Certain characters that were the forefront of Dragon Ball got pushed to the side now. Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Chaozu, etc. Master Roshi. Even well, I'm not gonna say Piccolo, but even Master Roshi. Soon as Dragon Ball Z came, they all got pushed to the side. And the only people that were important to the story from Z and on was Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, definitely Gohan, and after a while, Goten and Trunks, and then even after Z, they got left behind too. So it's a lot of themes that I've been sensing here with Boruto, and like I said, it seems to me that it looks a lot like Dragon Ball Z. It looks a lot like that to me. It's insane, you know. So, hmm. So here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. Let me get to the. Let me. You know what? Hmm. Nah, because I'm trying to think if I should get into the negative. You know what? Let me get into the negatives first out here, okay? Let me get to the negatives real quick. Because that's going to be a lot shorter than my positives. Because I really did have a lot of positives here. Let me get to that. I had to write it down and stuff so I remember. All right, so my negatives was what I was just talking about. Side characters who had potential to become just like shoved off in the middle. Konohama. Saratobi is spitting in his grave right now, bro. Right now. Because Konohamaru had so much promise. Don't you remember when he did a full Rasengan against Pain? Don't you remember that? And how awesome that shit was? And I was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is fire. Where did he come from with this? You remember that? Do you remember that he is the grandson of Saratobi, the third Okage, and his father? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's his grandfather. That is his grandfather. Who? And just to look, and again, looking at it now, he has been reduced to he. Well, first he was a team leader. He was the sensei for Team Seven, the new Team Seven, which is cool. That's fine as long as you're gonna do some cool shit with it. And in Boruto, the first series, they never did. They ain't do a goddamn thing with him. Now he has been reduced to being a meat rider for Shikamaru. It's a shame. It's really a shame. Like everybody, like it's crazy. Up in Ninja Heaven, everybody is clowning Saratobi right now in heaven. Everybody's laughing at him. Okay, especially Danzo. I know he having a good time up there. Well, he knowing him, he's probably in hell. But I digress. Still. Sorry about that, guys. But still, it's kind of tough. I hope Kishimoto was better at doing this because Kishimoto was great during OG Naruto days when he focused on other characters too aside from Naruto. He gave almost damn near every character a moment. Neji, especially Neji, Shikamaru, Choji. Eh, maybe Kiba, maybe. Not really, but still. Any other character, Kakashi and all that. So anybody he gave especially Mike Guy. Oh my, and Rock Lee, like all of these other side characters that we wanted to see. For the most part. Oda, I'm saying Oda. It's not One Piece. Kishimoto has, given some characters the spotlight, even with Sakura and you know, he and Tamari and yeah, and Tamari. Like characters like that, for example, he's been able to give them a little bit of shine. When he got the Shippuden, Everybody was forgotten except Naruto, Sasuke, Mike Guy. Well, he really got really relevant at the end, but I'm a digressing still. Mike Guy to the end. Rock Lee was put to the side. And Kakashi and Sakura. That's it. So it seems like Kishimoto has not learned his lesson from that. And it's a shame because there's characters that I would have wanted to see thrive. Metal Lee. I haven't seen Metal Lee. Where the hell is he? Where the hell is Rock Lee for that goddamn matter? I don't even see nobody. I haven't even seen Choji and his wife very long. I haven't even seen them in the manga. I've seen Chocho. We're gonna get to Chocho in a minute. I've seen Chocho. I've seen Eno. I've seen Eno's son. I have not seen Metal Lee. I haven't seen any of the parents for that matter. I've seen Shikadai parent. I've seen Shikamaru because now Shikamaru's the Hokage, and I'm gonna get to that too. That's in my positives. But still, it's just like, all right, well, you showing us little characters here and there. See, damn near everybody. So when this war pops off now, I want to see everybody, and I want to see everybody get their moment. I want this to be a fresh, clean slate. I want to see Rock Lee do some stuff. I want to see Metal Lee do some. I want to see other people from the village. There were anime characters that I have not seen yet. What's his name? Ibisuke or something like that. He's the one with the attitude. I think that's his name. He has like a metal rod for an attack, for a weapon or something like that. And I think he uses earth jutsu, if I'm not mistaken. Like I haven't seen him. Where the hell is he? Is he anime only? Like what's going on here? So that's my problem with this. That's my problem with this chapter too. Even from before with Boruto, and it seems like this is a problem still. I want to see more side characters get their shine. Okay, I want to see that because there's other characters that I love. Now I do. Now even though we see Himawari too, and I'm gonna get to her too. But like I said, where's Metal Lee? Where's Eno? I see Eno's son, but I don't see nobody else. Also, some of the character designs look ass. I'm not gonna hold you. Eno's son look like he looked ass, bro. I don't understand why they let him come rock out here with a bowl cut. Like I'm not understanding that. And Chocho wasn't looking fly to me. And I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I just wasn't feeling it. But I think overall that was the negatives that I had. Listen, some things I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna like every single thing. You know what I'm saying? But forget all that. Okay, let's get to the positives because more positives for this chapter than the negative. Okay. For me, Shikamaru being Hokage is one of the best things about this chapter to me because it makes sense. He's Naruto's right hand man, and of course, if something happens, Shikamaru has to Shikamaru has to take over. So that makes sense. And not only that, he is one of the smartest ninja out there with battle hardened experience when he fought Hiden. What's his name? Kazaku or Hiden? One of those. And he fought and beat an Akutsuki member. People forget that. He fought and beat an Akutsuki member by himself. People forget that. Okay? So he's up there. And he's fought side by side with Naruto. Okay? So, and like I said, he's one of the smartest people in the village. Cunning and strategy. That's his main thing. And he has the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which is not the most powerfulest thing in the whole world, but it is useful. But he also has the intelligence to back it up. So it's on that front, and also just on the front of Sarutobi, not Sarutobi, Azuma, looking down on his prize people and just seeing him becoming Hokage. I felt like that was so dope, you know. I hope in the anime when it comes back we actually get that ceremony and you see kind of like, you know, Azuma's ghost just like smiling like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I'm proud of you, my boy. Because honestly, you know, Zuma believed in Shikamaru. And I'll never forget this. I remember back in OG Naruto days, he stated that he knew Shikamaru was mad smart. But the problem was he wasn't applying himself. And more importantly, he's not a great test taker. So I think if I'm not mistaken, Azuma had to play him in like shogi. I think it was shogi. To see how his intelligence is. And he was mad smart because he beat Azuma mad time. So he always believed in Shikamaru. And Shikamaru is a leader. Remember, he was the one that led the Sasuke retrieval arc. Remember that. He was the leader, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But yes, this is so it made sense on all the right levels. So I really love that, and I gotta say his Okage drip, mwah, okay, looking fire out here, looking fire out here. Do I have anything else? Oreo 166, yo, what's up, my boy? How you doing? I'm glad you in the chat, bro. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. Glad you came through. Glad you came through. Cause I know you was asking for the content too. We coming back, baby. We back out here, you know? Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. So like I said, you coming in through the chat, you know, put something in the chat box, ask me something about the chapter, ask something about me, or recommend anything you want me to react to or whatever. Definitely do that. Alright, so let's talk about this too. I want to talk about this. Kaiwaki. Seeing Kaiwaki in this vein is so awesome because remember, and again, and I could be wrong, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. Kaiwaki was jealous of Boruto because Boruto had all of these things, and you know, and even though he loved Naruto as a father, that wasn't his real dad. So and again, Boruto wasn't taking according to Kaiwaki, Boruto was not taking this situation seriously with all the Atsutskis and all that. And he's like, yo, you freaking spoiled. Like, you got all of this stuff and you ain't taking it serious. I wish we traded places. And that's what happened. Omnipotence, and I'm going to get to Omnipotence too. Omnipotence sat here and switched their whole lives. So now Boruto is Kaiwaki and vice versa. So Boruto being Kaiwaki. Kaiwaki being Boruto. This was so cool in uncharted territory, especially when that the chapter before, chapter 81, chapter 80. I'm sorry, when chapter 80 hit, it was a game changer because we didn't know how the future happened. And guys, and let me tell y'all something. I made a video years ago back when I first started YouTube. You can go see it. I might have it. I might have. I have to go look for it, and I might put it in the link. I might put the link in the description down below. Sorry. I said Boruto might be the villain, and maybe that's why Kaiwaki is like kind of because we see that future part where they're both fighting on the rubble of the city of the I said Okage of the Lee Village. When we see that future part. And I said he could have been a villain. And technically I was right because this thing because he's a villain now. Technically. So because they switched places. Now we didn't know how that was gonna happen. We didn't know what led up to that fight in the future. Now we do. And it is awesome. It's something that I didn't even think of. but made perfect goddamn sense. And let me tell y'all something. Boruto was trending. The manga was trending. Okay, everybody lost their minds over what happened. They were like, "Yo, we need to get on Boruto. Boruto's fire. All of that good jazz." So seeing Kaiwaki being Boruto was very interesting. Me saying all that is because seeing his interactions change with people that really gave him a hard time was really cool to see. Him talking with Shikamaru, kind of like, not friends, but just on friendly basis was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Um, Even him talking to Mitsuki. Mitsuki wants to kill Kaiwaki, well, which is Boruto now. Um, so it's crazy to see that, yo, I feel like Mitsuki is more attached to Kaiwaki, is more attached to Boruto now than he was when he was a kid. Now he's because I've told you, it's like he been training. Like he grew up a little bit too. Like he's gotten taller, got a little beefier. Now I don't know if that's the drip or not. I don't know. We'll see. But Niski wants to kill. So he's like, nah. That he's thinking this Kaiwaki. He's like, nah. Kaiwaki gonna get these hands for real, for what he did to you. And and it freaked out Kaiwaki too because he's like, "Yo, chill out. Like you following me like you're a creep. Like get away from me." So it's just cool to see that. Even seeing him save that lady from the Ten Tails attack. That was so cool to see because people see him as a hero. They see him as Naruto's son. That's how they see him. So they give him this respect now instead of those, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. Get out of here. You're an outsider. All that other stuff. And it just shows you that Hiraki really does love the village. He does. He loves the village. He loved the village so much that, and Naruto so much that, he put him in suspended animation in that world so that he can kill Boruto and make things proper so that when Naruto comes back, he don't got to worry about no more threats. Which again, that's some villain stuff too, because of course Naruto does not want to see his kid die. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So you got to really look at it at that too. You know what I'm saying? Since you rated Boruto's entrance 10 out of 10, how do you compare it to Sage Mode Naruto's right before he fought Pain? Ooh, that's a good one. That was a fly ass entrance. I'm not gonna hold you. That was a fly entrance. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh. See the difference between that is Sage Mode Naruto was very flash, very bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? Which was it was dope. It was a dope entrance, but Boruto's was just better because it was more disrespectful. Like he literally landed on Cold's face, bro. Full dirty sandal right in his face, bro. Just landed like Weiss would if he when he's fighting somebody like this. Like it was just more disrespect. Like and he wasn't heavy. Like, he was just like, yo, you ain't shit. Like, I will take care of you right now. Like, it wasn't the same with Pain. It wasn't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Boruto's entrance more. Yes, I like that. I like Boruto's entrance more than Sage Mode Naruto because just on the level of disrespect. Now, if you guys disagree or agree, let me know in the comments down below. In my honest opinion, as goated Boruto's entrance was, it's still not better than SM Naruto's. Naruto's is just too iconic. Boruto's entrance definitely could be considered at least near that level, though. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. If that's how you feel, I got you. I'm not even mad at that. I'm really not even mad at that. But it's true. It is a goated entrance. I'm not gonna hold you, but I just felt like Boruto did it better. Like it was just, I'm telling you, it was so disrespectful. Like it was literally disrespectful. Literally disrespectful. It was saying like, "Yo, I know you're here." It was saying two things. First of all, it was saying, "How dare you? How dare you come to my house and do this shit just to get me out of here?" Because I mean, Cole was right. Cole knew if he went to Boruto's friend or went to that village and started wreaking havoc, Boruto might come because he was tired of chasing Boruto, right? So that was one to show off how pissed off Boruto was, and two, just to show him, just to show Cole that he's not shit compared to Boruto. The way he is now, he's not shit. He got the Hokage. He got the Sasuke drip. You ain't shit, okay? He got the Sasuke drip. He got the sword. He got the cloak. He got he got the men's warehouse shirt. You know what I'm saying? With the pant with the pants and the 2007 belt, bro. He color belt, bro. Nah, to me that was the better entrance. And again, and I get it, and I hope nobody's mad at me, but I think that entrance was just better. Bartos was just better than Sage More Naruto's. Now if you guys think differently, let me know in the comments down below. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to talk about this too, right? I wanted to talk about this too. Kaiwaki has been trained because he's flying now. That's insane. He's flying, which is insane. He's out here jetting out, bro. Like, and he's had only 3 years training, so so he's able to fly as well as Ida at this point. Now, I don't know if Ida had trained him. That's another question. I would suggest that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe he saw Ida do it and he just did some training by himself. That's possible. So that's possible. We don't know. But I think the way why he's able to fly is because Sarada. I mean Sarada. I'm making Sarada too. But Ida was able to train him, and that's how Kawaki learned to fly. I think that's what happened. Also, one of my subscribers also mentioned this. If you, for the person that did that, shout out to you. He made me notice that the dots on his eyes when he uses his eye jutsu, it has a full dotted circle now. So now he's like more powerful than he was before because we see him shrinking the code marks. I don't remember if he was able to do that before pre-time skip. I don't remember. But still, he's just more powerful than he was now. He's able to sense these things too, I think. Because he saw, so I remember he noticed that the other Lee Village guy, had the claw marks on his back, on his upper neck. So yeah, he's gotten more powerful. He's definitely got more powerful. Um, I'm not gonna hold you. Kawaki has to pass Naruto and Sasuke at this point, and Boruto has too. I feel like everybody has to pass Naruto and Sasuke. Now, is that a good thing? I have to. I'm gonna give you guys another video on that, but I honestly don't know because on one point it's the next generation. Of course, the next generation is going to be stronger than the previous generation. I'm not one that sit there and be like, no, nobody should be stronger than Naruto and Sasuke. Nobody. I'm not going to say that because there are always going to be new threats on the horizon. Always. Always. It's like that conversation that in I forgot which movie it was. When Ultron in MCU. If I'm not mistaken, it was Civil War. If I'm not mistaken, he said, when you get strong, other people gonna want to challenge you. You know, I forgot how he said it, but it was basically like, yo, nature abhors a vacuum. If you see something powerful, there's always going to be people that's going to challenge you. It is what it is. It's life. So of course there's going to be people that are stronger out there that are going to want to prove themselves, that have other motivations, and if they got to get rid of you to get you out the way, then they're going to do that. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know, it's how you do it is the issue. It's how you write. That's what makes it a break. Okay. Now we have already seen Sasuke get surpassed by Naruto and Sasuke get surpassed by Jigen and all the Atsutskis. And I'm gonna make a video explaining all of that. So I don't want to say all of that here. Say that for another video. But I will say this. Let me tell you something. The chapter itself, the chapter did a great job, in my opinion, of showing where the characters are right now. The ones that we've seen. Like I said, I wish we got more side characters shine, but it's fine. Um, we got Sarada, Himawari, Shikadai, etc. Like we saw where everybody is right now, especially with Sarada, because we see Sarada is trying so hard to get people to stop chasing Boruto and to have him come in peacefully. Shikamaru was like, nah, we're not doing it. He done too much. We're not doing it. Okay? He gotta come in. The meat writer, Komohamaru was like, well, if he's innocent, if he's innocent, then why did he run? And I love that Sarna brought this up. She said with the rebuttal, if people thought you killed somebody, would you gonna come back? This is what I'm saying. Komohamaru will be taking these L's, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Okay? His time is done. Komohamaru's time is done. Okay? If Kishimoto wanted to do something, or even the dude that wrote Boruto before he left and Kishimoto came back, if that dude wanted Komohamaru to be something, he would have done it already. He could have been the Kakashi of the series. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. But like I said, we see where these characters are, and I felt like the pace was really good. It didn't drag on like it has in previous Boruto chapters. And it felt like we saw where everybody is right now. Himawari's training, that was dope to see. She looked more like Naruto and Hinata now, like a fusion of them, more than she did as a kid to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because she looks she's a little bit grown now. She's like a little bit baby. She's like a little sweet little adorable baby. Now she's a young girl out here giving the gentle pause out here. Okay, the gentle pause, which was pretty good to see. I actually really dug that. Dang, I'm surprised you actually think that Barto's entrance was better. You're the first person I've seen to actually have that take. You know what? Like I said, bro, I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I just enjoyed it more than I did uh Naruto's entrance when it came to when he went to fight Pain. But I'm not gonna hold you. The Sage Mo Naruto's entrance is still goaded. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying Boruto's more disrespectful. Let me tell you something, because Sage Mo Naruto was getting his ass whooped. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I listen. Soon as he got there, he got folded real quick. He got folded, bro. He got folded so bad the eight tails had to come in and be like, all right, yo, I'm taking over. You've been getting your ass handed to you for the past uh 90 episodes now. I'm tired of this. I'm taking over. So I really gotta go with Baruto on this one. Baruto's was definitely far more disrespectful though. That's definitely fact. Yeah, man. He was disrespectful. Like Oh my gosh, I might have to do a whole video on that too, because the level of disrespect that Boruto gave Cole, like this is some shit Sasuke would do. Definitely some shit Sasuke would do, and I guarantee you when um, Sasuke went to train Boruto, he trained him for shit like this. He said, "Yo, you want to disrespect your opponent real quick? This is how you do it." It showed. Uh, nah, Ida's no longer on Kaiwaki's side at the moment. He framed Boruto, so she definitely wouldn't have bothered training him. Kaiwaki's flying due to an ability of Ashishi. Well, yeah, okay. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. But I don't know. But I feel like she would kind of have to. But where her feelings are at the moment. That's right, because we didn't really get to talk about that. What is her feelings right now? You know what I'm saying? What is her feelings? Because she was madly enough in love with Kaiwaki enough to where omnipotence happened. So I mean, she could still feel that same way. We don't know. Yeah, we know that she feels bad for what happened, but I don't know if that overrides her love for Kaiwaki. We just don't know yet. So we have to find that out. But that was a good thing, actually. I'm glad you brought that up, Oreo. Um I hope I hope we get some more answers on that. Also, I forgot to bring this up too. It seems like the village is now doing cleanup claw mark duty since Cole, came through from the village pre time skip, which is it's actually pretty smart because Cole's ability is very dangerous since he can leave claw marks everywhere, kind of like a locate like a tracker, and he can pop up from those zippers too, from the claw marks too. He can leave it on bodies in objects. So his ability is very dangerous. So it makes sense to do that. Um Also, the conversation between Sarada, Samir, and Ida was very great. Very, very, very good. Because in this whole conversation, they kind of like recapped what happened before pre-time skip, and they gave you the situation on what's happening now, especially with everyone being under omnipotence. And honestly, omnipotence is a very OP ass jutsu. There's nothing going to be more powerful than this. I'm sorry, it's just not. Like omnipotence is like the neuralizer from MIB, Men in Black, a continuous nebulizer. It's crazy. 24 hours, 24/7. It's insane. And anybody that tried and nobody that's outside of that that's not affected by it can't go to anybody and try to change it. Like they can't try to regain their memories because they're not going to. That's how powerful this thing is. And even though there are paradoxes, like Sarada brought up, like even Shikamaru was like, wait a minute, you already had karma already. So how the hell you had karma already and you lived in this village since you was born? Like then shit like that don't make no sense. But then omnipotence kind of takes that out of continuity and like, nah, this is what happened. You just gonna accept it. Which is insane that omnipotence is gonna make you forget it. This has to be the most powerfulest jutsu of all time. It has to be. It has to be. It literally has to be. Because ain't no way there's ever gonna be a jutsu more powerful than this. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. And then even during the conversation, and I thought this was interesting. Um, Ida during the conversation says that you can't reverse omnipotence, but you can rewrite memories. But even that's a risk too. Now, what does that mean? I'm probably gonna make a video about this. But what does that mean? Rewrite memories. What does that mean? One of the things I can say, maybe what it means is possibly it means that you can just make new memories from now on. But if you do that, that means you can't go back. You can't recall memories from the past anymore. It's like a memory card. If you go, it's like you got so far into a game and you have no, and you save over a slot that you had the previous game before. If you rewrite that slot, you don't have the old slot anymore. Now you just have this completely new slot, current slot that you played the game from. I feel like that's what Ida is trying to say. That's what's going to happen. So if they decide to rewrite the memories, then they can't go back to the old ones. And then again, this is great. If that's the case, that's awesome because this is all new territory. We've never had this in the Naruto verse before. That means all the continuity from Boruto was altered, from the Naruto verse is altered. And there's real stakes here. If they do anything, everybody's memories is gone. Previous memories of Boruto was gone. So it could be possible that Boruto will stay a quote unquote villain of the village. And he's gonna be like the Sasuke of the village. And I'm telling you, like this is great. This is great. They actually switched and became this like Boruto has become the Sasuke of the village, and Kaiwaki has become the Naruto. Like that is so genius shit. And this is what I like. Okay, I just hope. This is why I hope when they come back with the anime, and I'm gonna make a video, but I got so many video stuff I gotta do. And I feel like that's how you're gonna get people back on the Boruto train. Because people always been saying that Boruto is trash. But they mainly say that because of the anime. Which okay, yes. It's not great, but it's good. It's okay. But the only reason why it's just okay and people are hating it is because there's so much filler. There's so much filler. And again, I'm gonna explain that in another video at some point because I want to get back into this review. But I feel like if you just focus on the canon material and you come out with this, you're gonna get people back in. No problem. No problem. No problem. But you gotta do it as you gotta do it as a seasonal. You have to. You have to. You have to do it as a season. Because if you don't do it as a seasonal, you're gonna lose a lot of people. But we'll see. Uh Also, I noticed this too. Damn, what we got? Oh wow, 43 minutes. It's crazy. Also, isn't too related, but I got a comment on what you said about Naruto's fight with Pain. Naruto actually beat every path except the strongest one before the Nine Tails took over, which is true. I can't deny that. Which is true. This is true. He did take over. Yes, he did. He did. He did. I remember he. Yes, he did. But when he, but when he got to that ninth one, when he got to the when he got to the strongest one, it was over. Couldn't do it no more. It's done. Which is true because everybody was struggling against all the other pains, bro. Even the one there was one that took out. No, I think it was the strongest one, Kakashi for it, right? And then he damn near died. You know, this is true, and I can't. You know what? You're right. You see, this is why I need to rewatch Naruto because there were a lot of things I did forget. However, I do remember Boruto. I mean, Boruto. Naruto he was getting his ass whipped. I do remember that. I do remember that. And this nigga was just pushing and pulling. That's all he was doing. But then when he had that attack, I forgot the name of the attack now. When he had that attack where he put everything together in the ball up there, when they got status, bro, it was over. It was over. It was over. Oh, all right, but yeah, my bad, guys. But Oreo, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, this is why I need to do a rewatch. So I might do a reaction for that. Let me get back to y'all on that. All right. Getting back to what we're talking about. Also, it seems that Damon is peeping the lies that Sarada and Samir are throwing out because they're like, yo, they're not affected by either. They're not. And Damon sees what's up. And I think Ida sees too, but she's just playing along for right now. But I think she knows what's going on. She ain't stupid. She's not stupid. She sees what's going on. So we're gonna see about that. We're gonna see about that, guys. All right, but I want to see that develop too. Ah. Hmm. Mm. Oh, I wanted to talk about this too real quick. Uh Himawari. I like that Himawari's getting this Gohan treatment right here. You see her training with Chocho and the others, and it's pretty cool to see. Like she reminded me of Neji, honestly. I hope she becomes a big player in this story. And it seems like she is, because remember, Damon was like, yo, you mad strong. I sense a great presence from you. Why is that? She's gonna be a big thing. It something tells me she's gonna have something to do with omnipotence being reversed. If it does get reversed. If it does, it has something to do with her. Because there's no way um homie said that for no reason. Damon said that for no reason. Ain't no way. So we don't know what's gonna happen. So but I wanna see her, I wanna really see her what she gonna do. Because it look like she gonna go wild too. I wanna see her fight one of the 10 tails. I ain't gonna hold. I'm gonna see what she can do with that. You know what I'm saying? Because she got her gentle fifth palm looking real dope. You know what I mean? See, this is what I'm saying. I really want to watch OG Naruto again. I'm really thinking about doing a reaction for you guys. We watching the old Naruto show because I haven't seen it since high school. No, I haven't seen it since middle school. I've always watched Naruto through. I've watched it. You know, I was there when I had to wait a whole week for the episode to come out, and we had breaks too. So you know, I had to wait like a whole month for an episode, and then listen. I was there when we had that goddamn final war. Okay, when we had the Tsukiyomi tree. When we had them dreams for the whole goddamn time. We had a whole bunch of fillers for 3 goddamn months. The only one that was live was when no wait, that was after the fact. And we had like the infinite Tsukiyomi dreams for like the last 6 months, and we didn't get the final fight till like a year later. Yeah, I was there. Okay, I was there waiting. Understand? Okay, so I've only watched it through and through. I haven't went back and watched the old series. I might do that. I might make a reaction for you guys. Okay, I might do that. All right, y'all. Let's keep going. So, um, let's get to Code real quick. Code is a menace. Code is a literal menace because he pops up with the 10 tails. Okay, and or the miniature 10 tail or the 10 tail arc legion, I should say. So Code put claw marks on all of them. So each one by themselves can bring out another 10 tails, which is insane. Like they're out here smacking people around, killing. Like it's bananas. Like they are annihilating this village. Okay, it's crazy. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. And he pops up in front of Sarada, which is smart because I don't know if it's coincidence or he knew she was there due to the Ten Tails. Because remember, she kicked one of the Ten Tails down, and that's when Kawaki appeared. I mean, Code appeared, right? And yo, the conversation was crazy because she was like, "Yo, I'm here to get Boruto. I ain't chasing this dude no more. I'm ready to get like I'm ready." So here's the thing: he has one eye. I'm gonna make another video about this, but he has one eye. We don't know how he got that one eye. We don't know. Which is interesting. We don't know. We don't know. I have a couple of theories that I want to bring up in another video, but I think one of the things is he fought Sasuke. I think that's what happened. And Sasuke gave him that one eye. I think that's what happened. He was looking for Boruto. He met up with Sasuke instead. And maybe they wasn't finished with their training. And I said Boruto. Sasuke was like, yo, Boruto, get out of here. Let me deal with this dude. And hey, fighting suit. So we don't know because we don't see Sasuke here. We don't see Sasuke anywhere. He did not come back to the village. So we don't know. We don't see Sakura. Sakura. We don't see Sakura. We don't see her. Where are they? That's the question. We don't know. We don't know. A lot of things we do not know. But like I said, I'm gonna bring that up in another video where what I think happened to Cole with the one eye. I don't know. I'll make a video on that. Okay. Uh, yeah, and it just goes to show you that Cole and his army are a huge problem. And Cole has to be more powerful than he was 3 years ago with pre-time skip because he popped up knowing that Ida and Damon are there. Okay, he popped up knowing that they were there, and they are one of the most dangerous people out there right now because Damon whooped his ass last when was it? The last pre-time skip whooped his ass easily. So for him to come here with his army, he has to be more powerful, or at least a little bit more powerful than he was before. So we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Also, are we going to see Cole versus Boruto? Are we going to see that? That's the question. Because yo, disrespectful, yo. This is why I said he got one of the best interests, bro. Because Boruto disrespected Cole. All right, we got Oreo66 coming in through again. Another question I want to ask while you're here. Who do you like more and or find to be better written, Sasuke or Kaiwaki? Kaiwaki, without a doubt. Kaiwaki was written better. I don't know what it's crazy. I would have never said that. But seeing what we got here, reading Boruto up until this point, I gotta say Kaiwaki was because Kaiwaki surprised me. He had the Sasuke archetype. Bad attitude, bad boy, sort of came from nothing. Well, yeah, sort of came from nothing. Uh, the real bad boy joint, like the F you attitude. Like I don't want to deal with you. Get out, get away from me. I don't like it. Get away from me. I want to do my own thing. Don't really want to follow rules like that. Stuff like that. I want to do what I want to do. Okay. So to me, the Sasuke art, he had the sauce. I'm sorry, Kaiwaki had the Sasuke archetype, but it was flipped on its head. And we got a lot of development from Kaiwaki that I feel like kind of was done better than Sasuke was. He wasn't this, I'm out to avenge my clan. It wasn't that. It really wasn't. It was just, yo, I've been dealt a hard hand. And we saw Kaiwaki's father. His father was a piece of shit. His father was a piece of shit. It wasn't like Sasuke's dad. His dad was straight, but he wasn't a piece of shit. Like his dad was a piece of shit. Sold this kid Kaiwaki for beer, basically. Sold him for Heineken beer. Okay, understand, understand. And seeing what Kaiwaki went through, and seeing how he changed when he got to the Leaf Village, he met Naruto, met Boruto and the others. He gained a family, and this is what Kaiwaki is what Kakashi wanted for Sasuke. He wanted, as a kid, he wanted Sasuke to stop thinking about the past and focus on the present. Your family is gone, but this could be your family now. And that was the problem with Sasuke. He was just so focused on the past that he could not fathom having another family with somebody else. And it took a sorry guys, and it took a long time for him to admit that Naruto's my best friend. I'm gonna kill him. But here it's like, Boruto's my brother, and I gotta get rid of him. And Boruto was with it too because of the situation, and they both came up with the plan together. So there really wasn't no animosity with them like that at that point. They were really brothers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same thing with Sasuke. He wasn't thinking about none of that. He just wanted to be with his brother. He wasn't even thinking about nothing like that. And just seeing what happened on chapter 80, what led up to chapter 80 was so brilliant, was so beautiful. And Dan, you really gave me a video idea. That's great. Thank you, Oreo166. That's why I really feel like Boruto, Kaiwaki is a better written character than Sasuke. I feel like Kaiwaki is a love letter to I wouldn't say love letter. I feel like he's what Sasuke should have been. That's what Sasuke should have been. However, under circumstances, it ended up like that. So thank you for asking me that too, Oreo. I just thought about another video I wanted to do too because of that. Thank you so much. All right, and I think that was it for what my positives. Because we're gonna get Cole versus Barto next week, and I really want to talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that in another video because I don't want this video to go too long. All right. So overall, what did I think about this chapter? This was a great chapter to come back to after 3 months of no chapters. This is a chapter where you gotta come strong, okay? And I feel like this chapter's done it really well. I feel like this is the Dragon Ball Z phase of Naruto, and I'm not mad at it. Not mad. Not mad. I'm really not. Because everything kind of led to this. Even when you watch OG Dragon Ball, you didn't know that was going to lead to the Cell Saga. You didn't know that was going to lead to the Saiyan Saga. You didn't know that was going to lead to the Frieza Saga. You didn't know. Because Toriyama didn't goddamn know. He was trying to end the series at the Frieza Saga. People wanted more. So it was like, all right, I'm making a little bit more. Here, this has been foreshadowed since episode in chapter 1. Chapter 80 has been foreshadowed since chapter 1. Get that around your heads, guys. Wrap your minds around it. Chapter 80 and on was foreshadowed on chapter 1 and episode 1 of Boruto. How long we been in Boruto with? We've been with Boruto maybe 3, 4 years, almost 5 years now. If that. Hold on, let me see when Boruto. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I want to make sure. Sorry, guys. When did Boruto start? 2017. 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3. 7 years. We waited 7 goddamn years for this damn outcome to happen. To see why older Kaiwaki or older Boruto was fighting older Kaiwaki, and why does Boruto looks so much like Sasuke. And that whole mystery, that whole situation. 7 years for this. And I feel like we're reaping the benefits finally. I feel like that's what this is. And I'm glad for this. My score for this is a 9 out of 5. 9.5 out of 10. This was a very, 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 very good chapter. And I'm glad we're getting this, and I'm so excited for everything else coming forward. You know what I mean? Oreo 66, yeah, and yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing Boruto versus Kaiwaki versus Cole versus Kaiwaki. Yes, it will be a three-way battle for sure. Which honestly, that's gonna devastate the whole village if that happens. Because remember, Ida and Damon are there too, so they all gonna jump Cole, but they still got to deal with these ten tails, and we don't know how strong these ten tails are yet. I mean, we know how strong a ten tails is, yes, but we haven't seen them miniaturize into a legion. So, do they each have the level of one ten tails? If so, then that's going to be a problem for Ida and Day. That's going to be a problem. They're very strong, but they can't handle an army of ten tails that each one has the same power of the act of the one ten tail. Like that's, I mean, ten tail. That's not going to happen. Okay, so there's a lot of questions that need to be asked right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm here for it, guys. All right. Damn, it's an hour. Damn, we can talk for an hour. That's crazy. Woo! All right, y'all. Well, listen. For those of you, yo, Oreo 66, I'm glad you came through, my boy. I appreciate you for coming through. You're the best. Hopefully I see a lot of y'all coming in through these lives too. I want to talk to all of y'all too. So, yo, y'all definitely come through. Definitely, talk shop with your boy. Want to talk to y'all about Naruto and Boruto and all that other stuff. Hey, like I said, guys, I might be doing a rewatch of Naruto. I'm gonna let y'all guys know. It might be a monthly thing. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll do one episode a month because I do a lot of recordings. That's the thing. I do a lot of recordings, so I'm gonna get y'all that like maybe once a month. Do each episode once a month. So I might do that. Okay. Let me know if you guys want me to do that because I might want to do that because there's a lot of things that I need to really refresh myself on because there's a lot of things I forgot. So all right, guys. So we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for coming through. I hope to see you guys. Hope to see more of you guys come through, and I want to interact with you guys. I want to ask you guys questions. You guys ask me questions. I have no problem with that. And if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Okay, let me know. All right, y'all. We're getting out of here. I love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one.